Ever feel like you're drowning out a truth you can't bear to face? In the static on the radio, join Maya as she runs from everything, only to find that the loudest noise is the one inside her. This story reveals how confronting our deepest fears can silence the static and lead us to a place of unexpected peace and self-acceptance. The highway stretched endlessly before Maya, a ribbon of asphalt cutting through the heart of the desert. The setting sun painted the sky in fiery hues of orange and purple, but Maya barely noticed she was running, not towards something, but away from everything. She told everyone it was a vacation, a chance to recharge, but the truth was a carefully guarded secret, a silent scream trapped behind a practiced smile. The hum of the car engine was the only sound besides the carefully selected playlist. Upbeat pop songs filled the car, each beat a frantic attempt to drown out the buzzing in her mind. The lyrics spoke of freedom and joy, a stark contrast to the cage Maya felt closing in around her. When the music faded, podcasts took over, voices chattering incessantly, filling every available space with noise. Stories of success, of overcoming obstacles, of living your best life. But even the podcasts couldn't silence the whisper, the nagging voice that echoed in the quiet moments between words. This isn't the life you wanted. She was the problem solver, the rock, the one who always had it together. But beneath the surface, Maya felt like a fraud, a carefully constructed facade on the verge of collapse. The pressure was immense, a weight that settled on her chest, making it hard to breathe. Every smile felt forced, every laugh a carefully rehearsed performance. Audiobooks became her latest shield, cheerful stories of happy endings replacing the nagging anxieties. Anything to avoid the silence, the truth. Her fingertips trembled as she reached for the radio dial, seeking another voice, another distraction. But the desert offered no solace, no signal. All she could hear was static, a sharp, crackling noise that mirrored the chaos inside her mind. The buzzing grew louder, a relentless hum that threatened to consume her. The podcast cut out, abruptly mid-sentence, leaving a gaping hole in the manufactured reality she had so carefully constructed. Silence descended, heavy and suffocating, amplifying the frantic beating of her heart. There was nowhere left to run, no more distractions to hide behind. Her eyes fixed on the endless road ahead, but the path to freedom wasn't a physical journey. It was an inner one she had been avoiding for far too long. The buzzing in her chest intensified, a frantic alarm bell signaling the impending confrontation with her own truth. Then, in a whisper, barely audible above the silence, she spoke the words she had locked away for years. "I'm lonely." The confession hung in the air, trembling with vulnerability. It was a small crack in the dam, a hesitant step towards honesty. And then, louder, her voice cracking with the force of suppressed emotion, she added, "I want to leave." Tears stung her eyes, a mixture of sadness and relief. The truth, once a monster, now felt like a key unlocking a hidden door. The frantic, buzzing anxiety that had been her constant companion began to fade, replaced by a quiet calm she hadn't felt in years. She sat back in her seat, the desert stretching endlessly beyond the windshield, and allowed herself to feel everything she had hidden away. For the first time in a long time, she wasn't running. She was simply being, present in the moment, accepting the vulnerability. Silence surrounded her, but inside, Maya felt a quiet strength beginning to grow, a resilience she never knew she possessed. The static on the radio was gone, replaced by the clear, steady rhythm of her own heart, a comforting and familiar sound. It was time to stop running, to turn around and to face the life she had been so desperately trying to escape. The sun began its descent, casting a golden glow on the desert. It was as though the land itself welcomed her return. The desert landscape was painted with hues of orange and purple. It was like a scene from a movie, surreal. The road ahead was still uncertain, but now she wasn't alone. She had herself, her heart, and the strength to face whatever came next. The journey of self-discovery had just begun, and Maya was ready to embrace the challenges, the uncertainties, and the beauty of being real. The weight lifted from her shoulders, Maya took a deep breath. She smiled to herself. She was ready to restart her life. Everything will be all right, Maya whispered.